Okay, so my full measurement is 141 and a quarter, okay? But before I take that measurement and start dividing, you got to do something. You're laying, just like reading a book, when you lay out your joists, I lay everything out from left to right, usually, just like I'm reading a book. So if you're putting a joist and you're measuring from the left side of the joist, then you got to measure to the left side of the joist as well, okay? Which means you got to subtract 1.5 inches off the end of this board so you can read off the left side of the joist instead of any other part of the joist. So basically, my measurement is 139 3/4. Okay, that's my last joist, 139 3/4. And then it goes to the right of that mark. I'm starting from the left and then putting the framing right here. Okay, so you got to remember to do that if you want equal spacing. Okay, 139 3/4. So I have 139 3/4. Now I'm going to pull out my phone. Now I could do this in the standard calculator app, but I use this product or this app called CM Pro Calc. Okay, Construction Master Pro calculator. Okay, so there's a ton of functions on here that I don't use, but I do use this a lot for layouts. So if I have 139 3/4, I have 139 3/4. And I got to divide that by how many gaps. How many gaps? If you look at this lower landing right here, you'll count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gaps. I have 9 gaps. I need 10 joists, but I have 9 gaps. So I have to take 139 3/4 and divide it by 9, and that gives me 15.5 inches. Now, that is an average. The calculator does a pretty good job of averaging things out, but my last joist will be actually 15 3/4. I could actually spec out 1/16 for the last 3 joists and make it perfect, except this last 3 would be 1/16 off. But because I'm not overspanning my decking, I'm just going to put that last joist 1/4 inch wider. It'll be 15 3/4 instead of 15.5. But that's my measurement, 15.5. Okay, so let's go back over here. And since I'm laying out a box frame of stairs, I'm going to double up my joist and I'm going to mark 2. Okay, so, but just to get started, here's my first mark at 15.5. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 15 inch and 1/2, and that gives me 31. So then I put my next mark at 31 inches, and then I just hit the equal sign after that, and I'm at 46.5, and then 62, and then 77.5, all the way out until I get up to where it would have been 139.5, but remember we're at 139 3/4. So there's your last mark. So this last